Good Saturday morning, everybody. Chris Allen here on the Sam channel. That's Facebook and YouTube, where you can watch this. Sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. Well, here we are. Second day of July, a Saturday. Thunderfest coming up later this afternoon and this evening out at the National Corvette Amphitheater. The big question is rain. Well, let me just put it into a little nutshell for you. Where it does rain today, it could rain hard. And you may think, wow, this is fantastic. But then down the road, you could talk to a neighbor or somebody 5 or 10 miles down the road, and they're like, we got nothing. So it's going to be one of those frustrating days in which it's going to be hard to pin down who gets what. But when the rain does fall, it could come down in a downpour with gusty winds, with some lightning and thunder, and even maybe some hail. It's not going to be a tornado situation. Far from it. This is like what we call pulse thunderstorms. They pop up, rain themselves out pretty heavily and pretty quickly, and then they move on and maybe build other storms down the road somewhere. And this is happening even this morning. Here's a look at the current radar, and we see that even around the Bowling Green area, as of just after 6 a.m. when I'm recording this, look, here we are, and we're seeing rapid development of these individual cells over northern Logan County, and then up toward southern Butler, and then over toward the northwestern corner of Warren County. And these you'll see if you watch this for the next 30, 40 minutes, this cell would become something big, rain itself out, and then down the road, it would develop a new one. This is kind of the pattern that we're going to see today. And then we have this incoming front that's to the north of us. This is where it's really raining, up around Vincennes, Indiana, down to Mount Carmel, Princeton, Indiana, and then along that boundary, which is stalling out. But that boundary is going to make its way southward into south central Kentucky by this evening. And we think that's what's going to bring us maybe a better chance of rain later on and into the day tomorrow for Sunday. Now, what about Thunderfest? Thunderfest is on. We will just have to get there, get things going, and see what happens. I mean, if it's just spotty rain, we're okay. We're going to be okay, I think, for the most part. If there's lightning, of course, then we'll have to then at the National Corvette Amphitheater kind of get everybody into a secure place until it passes, because this is going to be one of those things that's not continual, but let it pass, wait till it passes, and then move on with what we're doing. Here's a look at temperatures. Muggy this morning, everybody, in the 70s. Yeah, you can feel it. You can feel that mugginess in the air as soon as you step outside this morning. So, yes, do what you can to stay cool. It is going to be one of those kind of days. And even with the rain, where it does fall, it's going to be, steam bath effect, sauna. It's like a sauna up in here. Temperature starting in the 70s this morning, and then we go into the, upper 80s, 87, 88, depending on, who gets the rain. And the rain may cool it for a few minutes, but then it's back into the muggy air. Tonight, low 70s, 72 or so, and then we're back into the upper 80s, about 87 for a high temperature on Sunday. All right, let's pin it down for you and see if we can come up with a scenario for you to follow. Now, here we're seeing that development this morning on the future radar, the development to the north with the front, and then the development over south central Kentucky. The placement on this model is not right over Bowling Green, but you get the idea. It's just kind of like it's picking up on these individual cells that are already, and the sun just came up here at 6, little after 6. So even with just a little bit of sunshine and the available moisture, instability is running rather high. Yesterday, we didn't see really all that much in the way of development. Today, I think there's a much better chance. Here we go into late morning, midday, and then afternoon. And this is, say sometime around 1, 2 o'clock, we'll start to see scattered development over southern Kentucky, much of central Kentucky. The front will start to make its way southward, and then it's just going to park right over southern Kentucky this evening and the Tennessee border. Here we are about the time that fireworks get underway. Still some scattered showers and thunderstorms, and some of these will contain lightning, heavy rain, gusty winds, hail. Some of these could hit severe limits because of the wind, but some of these will hold together even after dark for a little time because of the frontal boundary, but most of all, overnight, they go away. Here we go into Sunday morning, and into Sunday, we're going to see redevelopment of those storms you see there across the frontal boundary until we get a break Sunday afternoon and evening and into Monday afternoon. Now, Monday afternoon, these things are going to return. You can see there to the west of us, we're going to see new development go through time. Now, let me see. I hit the wrong button there. Let me show you this from the Storm Prediction Center. They even outline us, this is today, in a level 1, much of the state, level 1 marginal risk for a few severe storms. This is on the low scale. In other words, there is a risk for severe weather, but just because you're painted in green, the entire state pretty much is painted in green in that marginal risk area, that doesn't mean you're going to get a severe storm. What it means is there's a chance that a few of these storms, as I mentioned earlier, could contain enough gusty wind, enough hail, with the lightning, thunder, torrential rain with a cell, that it could reach severe criteria. In other words, it could trigger a severe thunderstorm warning for a few places, but that doesn't mean everybody's going to get that today. So I just wanted you to be aware of the risk. If you're going to be out on the lake or doing a cookout or anything outdoors, I suggest getting a weather radio or taking one with you. If you need one, go to Ace Hardware Marketplace and get one before you go out, especially on the lake or camp out or whatever you're doing outdoors. Now, here's a look at the projected rain. And notice it's just spotty in a few places. This is between now and Monday. And we're looking on the scale here. That's maybe a half inch. But some with these heavier cells could pick up a quick inch of rain, which would be awesome. But then, like I said, down the road, 5-10 minutes away or 5 or 10 miles away, nothing. It's going to be like that kind of all weekend. Nobody's going to get drought busting rains unless you just happen to be under one of those cells. It's going to be very sporadic. It's not going to be widespread. I wish it were, in a way, because of course we're in a drought situation, but this will be a temporary Band-Aid on, the drought, and the rains will be a temporary fix. All right, here's a look at the maps. Here comes the front. Scattered showers, thunderstorms developing even right now. And into the afternoon and this evening, there you see even some dark green painted here in southern Kentucky. That is the rounds of heavier showers and thunderstorms. But again, it's sporadic. It's here and there. It's not going to be widespread, I don't think, from the looks of everything here. The front parks itself here on Sunday, starts to lift to the north of us Sunday night into Monday, and then it retreats to the north as a warm front, or it gets absorbed into the next system and the next set of low pressure systems as the front just kind of goes north And here's the next boundary to look at. Very much of a Gulf and Atlantic flow of moisture that stays with us pretty much every day next week. There's Tuesday into Wednesday, into Thursday, into Friday. The front comes back and does the same thing again, almost exactly next weekend, like this weekend. It's going to be rinse and repeat, which is fine if you're looking for rain, and which we are. But for outdoor plans this weekend, you're just going to have to adjust accordingly. There's a look at temperatures next few days, around 90 today, tomorrow, low to mid 90s into the middle of next week, maybe even some upper 90s next weekend. There comes the rain again. Scattered showers, upper 80s to low 90s. There you go. All right. So I'll be out at Thunderfest, National Corvette Amphitheater this afternoon. Even before the gates open, I'm going to get set up for Sam 100.7 and to get ready to do some stage stuff from the stage. And then I've got the soundtrack, which will play tonight about 9 o'clock or so, a little bit after, just waiting for it to get dark. And you can listen to that soundtrack for your own fireworks if you want on Sam 100.7 FM. It's about close to 30 minutes long. So come on out to Thunderfest. $25 a carload will get you in, and that money goes to 30 different charities across Southern Kentucky, thanks to the Bowling Green Kiwanis Club and Meyer, which is a major sponsor of the fireworks show this evening. So, and I'll be giving out some, I've got some more Beach Bend tickets. I've got Kentucky Kingdom tickets. I've got Holiday World tickets to give away. So you guys come out, have a good time. Be sure and bring you some pocket money to use for food and drink, because there will be 16 food trucks at Thunderfest. It's incredible. Just about any kind of food or drink you want, it'll be there. So hope that you can come out this evening, and we're looking at, maybe the weather cooperating so we don't have to delay or change things up, but we'll just play it by ear and play it safe. Number one, first and foremost, we'll play it safe out there. All right, you guys, otherwise have a great 4th of July weekend. I'll have another update right here on Facebook and YouTube tomorrow morning for your Sunday, and then again on Monday the 4th. God bless you. God bless America. Have a great weekend.